Yo, what it do, everybody? Your favorite anti-hero, back with another video. For those that don't know me, I am the Pepperoni, and here, I don't typically like to throw shade, but I do enjoy sprinkling pepper. Because I care. Well, I got the red shirt on today, so it's going to be another booktube writing kind of video. Today I'm going to be doing a book review for the novel Delusions by the author Amy. I don't want to say her last name because I don't like to mispronounce people's names. And I don't know if it should be pronounced Crandall or Crandall. Um, they both seem kind of appropriate. I'm just going to go with Amy for these videos. Also, just as kind of a disclaimer, let's see if you kind of can see it. You see how the cover, the quality's kind of going down. I don't know what's causing that. That's something on me. That's not, you know. You can. This is the mate kind of material. It's like soft and almost like a fuzzy material. But like as I've been reading it, like I'm like wearing it apart. Like I'm guessing it's originally gloss, and then if you if you ask for like the mate, or you select as the author for your books to be in that mate option, they put like a fuzzy substance on top of the gloss. And I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it just right. Like, hold on. I can actually scratch this off. And it, like, I don't know, it's coming off. It's a thing. So, authors, if you do the mate material, mate, matte, I think it's mate. This could be a thing. Just so you know. And it's happening on the back too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As we all know, you're not supposed to judge a book by the cover, so who cares? However, we are supposed to judge a book by the back cover. So let me go ahead and I'll just read what's on the back cover.
As she awaits to give her statement in one of the interrogation rooms of Arcata Police Department, Abigail recites the same line over and over inside her head.
I did not kill anyone. I did not kill anyone.
But there's a trail of bodies, and it leads straight to her. The events that brought her to this very moment all point to one thing: her guilt. She must convince Detective Collins of her innocence. But how can she explain her ties to the victims and the evidence that has her name written all over it? Then there's the mysterious Facebook profile, Darkheart 434. Who is Darkheart 434? And why does it seem like this person has all the answers, including the identity of the real murderer? As the pieces of the puzzle start to come together, everything about Abigail's life begins to unravel. Her past, her present, and even her self-proclaimed innocence.
Now, judging from just reading that on the back, it's easy to assume that this book is a crime fiction novel, specifically in the thriller vein. In this book, your main character is a 18-year-old girl named Abigail Fern. And basically, as it says, she's being interrogated. She's in an interrogation room. And there is a police detective and an FBI agent who have teamed up to try and unravel the mystery of the string of bodies that have accumulated in the small town of Arcata. Now, the character named Detective Collins and the FBI agent, they're not certain if the main character actually committed the murders or if she simply played a role in the murders. But one thing's for sure, they know that she had something to do with it. They just got to figure out what her connection is. Throughout this story, you're going to see Abigail in this interrogation room, and the investigators are going to be just relentlessly hitting her with these hard questions, just trying their best to piece this puzzle together. Meanwhile, the story will continue to offer shocking reveal after shocking reveal. Now, as you read this book, you're going to get to see the investigators, Detective Collins and the FBI agent, basically assembling a whole puzzle worth of clues. Everything from crime scene photos tucked away in manila folders to letters and emails. They'll even have to meticulously analyze, surveillance footage of situation crime scenes, breaking it down frame by frame to try and solve this mystery. Because you see, these gentlemen, they have a job to do. And right now, their job is to figure out why this young girl, our main character, the 18-year-old Abigail Fern, why is it she's at the center of this heinous act, this string of murders? What connects her to it? Did Abigail kill anyone? Did she aid in the murders of these young people in the town of Arcata? Well, right here on the back, it says Abigail recites the same line over and over inside her head. I did not kill anyone. I did not kill anyone. But then again, perhaps she's just in denial. Perhaps the version of reality that she trusts with everything is merely the side effects of severe delusions. One thing's for certain, this book is filled with countless twists and turns that you will never see coming. In fact, as you read this novel, there's going to be many moments where you're just going to have to close the book for a moment and really just try to soak it all in. Just really let the information that you just read just digest. Sometimes, while you're reading this book, you might have to stop and you'll be like, what the fuck? Did I read that right? The fuck? Like, dude, that literally makes no fucking sense. That totally contradicts what happened like just 3 damn pages ago. What? Are you serious? Whatever, man. Other times while you're reading, you might have to stop and, well, you might be like, oh, motherfucker, really? That makes no fucking sense. Are you shitting me? Like, that literally can't like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of that works. That makes no fucking sense. That would never happen in real life. And to be honest, yeah, there's a chance that you might have to stop reading, and you might be kind of like, Okay. I gotta admit, I did not see that coming. In fact, I didn't think I'd ever see that even in this fucking book. I mean, as I look at the back of this book and what's supposed to be in this book, am I even reading the right fucking book? Who fucking wrote this? Did the person who wrote the back of the book not even read the fucking book? This is not what this fucking book is about. What the fuck, dude? This book is 50 fucking chapters. And out of 50 chapters, the main character, Abigail, is in an interrogation room with cops prodding her with fucking questions for only 9 fucking chapters. The rest of the book is like a fucking YA novel. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is just a fucking run-of-the-mill YA novel. It's literally a story about a girl in high school who's got fucking parental problems and then has to adjust after moving to a new town and going and starting a new fucking school and leaving her old friends and having to meet new friends and dealing with fucking high school bullies and fucking dumbass girl drama and fucking love triangles and experiencing your first kiss and going on dates and going to high school parties and fucking experimenting with alcohol. Like, what the I thought this was a fucking crime novel about, like, hunting for clues and mystery and what the This is like a serial killer got off at the wrong exit and accidentally went into YAville. What the fuck am I reading? So yeah, this book, it's got a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of mystery, a lot of things will surprise you. Things that you probably had no idea was coming. And some things that you thought you knew was coming, they don't. And so if you like a good crime kind of novel, you like mystery, you like investigating and hunting for clues and searching through all the evidence and trying to figure out who could have done this and where does this trail lead and following the little breadcrumbs. If you like those kinds of novels, as it describes here on the back, you might like this book. So you should go to Amazon.com right now and you should purchase Delusions by the author Amy on paperback or the ebook version. And don't be afraid to find her on Twitter and follow her there because Amy is really cool. She's really sweet. And yeah, she's cool. You gotta check her out. This is her first novel. And she's got some good things coming. She's gonna make some good books in the future. So if you like this book, you're really gonna like the stuff that she's got coming down the road. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. Bye.